runner-up will receive cash scholarships totaling $3,500. Miss North Dakota 2021 receives the crown, the title, the job, the opportunity to represent us at the 2021 Miss America competition, as well as a $10,000 cash scholarship. The first runner-up and a recipient of $3,500 in cash scholarship is Grace Ward. That means Miss North Dakota 2021 is Raina Bergstrom.
All right, we have a very special guest to start off our Friday morning. Joining us now, we have the newly crowned Miss North Dakota 2021. You just heard it, Raina Bergstrom. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. It's
watching that video then again too. Well, first off, what are you guys saying to each other before the announcement? There was lots of words being exchanged.
You know, so many people have asked me that, like, what were you talking about? And it was really, we were just building each other up. Because in that moment, you know, it's either you or the other, right? So I was just telling Grace, you know, this is your moment. She's also from Fargo, which is kind of fun. And just saying, Grace, like, this is you. She said, no, Raina, it's you. And it was just fun because, you know, it's such a special moment that goes so quickly. And then, yeah, I ended up taking the crown. She was second runner-up 2 years ago when I was first runner-up. So we've both come close before, which is exciting.
Has it sunk in? I mean, it's also new and fresh and exciting.
Yeah, well, it's been a whirlwind of a week. I mean, I was out, that happened Saturday night, and I was doing some media press out west and just got home 2 nights ago. So yeah, just trying to take it in. It's been a whirlwind, but I just feel so thankful and grateful for the opportunity that it is.
Well, let's learn a little bit more about Raina. You know, you're from here. Where are you from? Where did you go to school? You know, what are you going to school for?
Yeah, so I went to Oak Grove Lutheran High School, graduated class of 2014, and then went to Concordia College for undergrad. I studied communication and religion, and actually graduated 2018 from school and have been working the last 2.5 years at Concordia. So I work on the communications and marketing team. So I think that's great experience going into this role, just being able to market the organization, that being Miss America and Miss North Dakota, and just really being able to, yeah, share our story and what we stand for.
And so what is your platform?
It's all about the idea of connection. So it's called the Influencer Era, Impact Beyond the Screen. And being a social media professional, I realize that social media is a powerful tool for connection. However, I want to advocate that, you know, truly we need the in-person thing more than ever before. So how do we truly connect with one another? And especially coming out of this pandemic, you know, we're so ready for connection. So, you know, it's through storytelling, it's through eye contact, it's through the nonverbals. So I'll be doing a school tour this year, which I'm really excited to share that message.
I know a lot changed during the pandemic, and especially for, you know, people in pageants and in these different, I mean, everything was online, some things were canceled, but I love this, not only for kids, I feel like for adults too.
Absolutely.
Screen time is an issue. What do you plan on talking to the kids about when you go to the schools, expanding on your platform?
Well, I'll be doing, yeah, like a school tour, like I said, so it'll be elementary school up through high school. So it's going to have to change. I have to figure out my real spiel for the little ones still. I need to make it interactive because I know just attention spans aren't always the longest. So my mom's an elementary school teacher, so I'll be looping her in and trying to figure out some activities. But with the older ones, it's really, yeah, just that message of how do we get off our screens? How do we live more intentionally? How do we, connect? What does connection really mean? And I know so many kids, and not just kids, but people in general, I feel like are in this point in their lives where it's like, okay, I feel like I'm kind of losing that. So how do I bring that back into my life, especially now?
Okay, and you also need to prepare then for December Miss America competition. Miss America. What does that entail, preparing for that?
It's kind of a lot. So it's actually the 100-year celebration. I don't know if you can see it on my sash, but it says Miss America 100 years. And it'll be everything that I did for state, but just at a grander scale. So it's evening gown, figuring out my wardrobe for competition. It's interview, it's practicing my talent. I'm a singer, so I'll be practicing and getting my voice warmed up for that. And yeah, I have a few months, which is nice. Typically it's been in September. So we're actually being flown out in September for the 100-year celebration, and then the actual competition will take place in December.
And how many years have you been doing pageants? I mean, because you talked about the runner-up, and you had been the runner-up. I mean, this is not something like you just started.
No, it's taken a lot of work, and you know, I didn't expect it. Truly, it's like you can't expect anything in life, I don't think, because it's a subjective competition at the end of the day. So I competed in 2015 after my freshman year of college, and then 2016 again. That's when Cara Mund, I actually competed with Cara Mund. She didn't win that year, but the following year, and then 2 years ago, 2019, and then now 2021. So it's just, you know, it's really validating that, you know, my work has paid off finally. And it's really, you know, it's not just me, it's been the community, people who have supported me throughout the entire journey.
And of course you have gone to school, went to college, you're working, but how much has being in pageants really helped you become who you are? And you're so well spoken and have, you know, great presence.
Thank you. It's helped me immensely. I mean, the networking, the relationships, the interview skills, I mean, the scholarship dollars I've received almost over $20,000 in scholarships from doing this. And so I think that's a great way, or a reason why so many people become involved in the first place. It's just that cash scholarships is truly a phenomenal thing.
Watching you two talk now and knowing now that you guys are building each other up, I just love this, because I feel like, and this is terrible to admit, because I always want to talk about women, you know, building up other women, and yet a lot of times we look at pageants, we think, well, they must just want to tear each other's hair out. But that's not the case, because you guys are really each other's best friends and biggest supporters.
Absolutely. I mean, you have to be. I mean, this wouldn't be the experience it is unless we were supportive of one another. And so, yeah, it's just a great way to get to know girls who really are wanting to make differences in their communities, which is awesome.
Yeah, really lifting each other up. I think that's something that I've learned through talking to a lot of people that have been in pageants. It's not it's a competition, obviously, but you guys are really rooting each other on all along the way too.
Absolutely.
How can people follow you now and kind of see as you prepare for you know, Miss America and what you have going on and the school tours? Because you're just getting started.
It's going to be a busy year.
How can we keep up?
I think the best way is social media. I mean, obviously I'm advocating and talking about how we need in-person connection, but that is not to say that social media isn't a powerful tool for connection and keeping updated. So my social handles are most active on Instagram and Facebook. It's at Miss America ND is my Instagram handle, and then my Facebook handle is Raina Bergstrom, Miss North Dakota 2021.
Well, the crown looks great on you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in, and hopefully we'll follow up with you and see how you're doing throughout the year, and of course we'll follow you in December as well. So thank you, Raina. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Stay with us. Coming up next, serving veterans by giving them the recreation and peace that they need.